So poppies are super easy to grow from seeds. Once they finish flowering, they return like this green bud here. That's where all the seeds are sitting. But this one means it's not ready to be collected yet. So you have to wait until it has this really hard base here, and almost like the lid jumps up here, and it's very hard and brown. And the weather, it's important that you collect it in dry weather, and then you can actually just, when this lid is popped up, you can just get all those new poppies out. I collect them with a name tag on and add them in coffee filters. You can sow them, winter sow them, or wait until early spring next year. Some also just have them around in the garden just by throwing it, but it's also nice to have them more control in some areas where you exactly want a lot of new poppies.
For this, we're using regular potting soil because it's the cheapest. We did add water beforehand. That'll help our seeds not get lost and tossed around in the tray.
Oh, and if you want to see a great video on how to winter sow, click the link here.
Good job, Lars.
I just love having poppies in my garden, and look at these. So many new plants here. So I'm just drizzling them over here, and they really like to be so winter sown. So I'm just putting a bunch here to make sure I have a lot to place out in the garden. There we go, and then I'll add a handful of soil on top here. Just like that, a little bit more. So they're covered here. There we go. And then I'll just take my name tag and place them right out in our greenhouse, and then they'll be until spring comes, when it gets warmer, so they get the cold and the warmth, and nature will do its rest. I will every 2 weeks spray it with water if the surface seems dry.
Now it's time to place these in the glass house. They're going to need sunlight, and they're going to need to be watered once every 2 weeks with a little sprayer. Just keep an eye on them. Once these seedlings start to sprout, they'll be ready to plant out directly in the garden come springtime.
So it has been 3 months, and the poppies have sprouted in the tray, and they start to have the second set of leaves. So I'll repot it in a slightly bigger pot, and then they will be moved out directly out in the garden. If you don't have the time nor the space to replant or repot all these ones, you could take them directly from this tray and pop them out in the garden.